Welcome to Smart Stock Watch. Today is September 24th, 2025, and we're diving into Stitch Fix's latest earnings report for the fourth quarter and full fiscal year 2025. Joining us is John, senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Stitch Fix, the leading online personal styling service, has just released their financial results, and there's a lot to unpack, especially with their transformation strategy and market positioning.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Stitch Fix reported a net revenue of $311.2 million for Q4 2025, which is a 2.6% decrease year over year. However, on an adjusted basis, revenue actually grew by 4.4%. John, can you explain this adjustment and its significance?
Absolutely. The adjustment accounts for an extra week in fiscal 2024, which skews year-over-year comparisons. By removing this, we see a clearer picture of growth, indicating that Stitch Fix is gaining traction despite the headline decline. This is a positive sign of their strategic execution.
And what about profitability? The company reported a net loss of $8.6 million with an adjusted EPS of -0.07, beating the forecast of 9.13. What does this tell us?
This beat on EPS suggests effective cost management and operational efficiencies. Despite the net loss, the narrower-than-expected EPS loss indicates that Stitch Fix is managing its expenses well, which is crucial as they continue their transformation strategy.
Client metrics and market position. Moving on to client metrics, Stitch Fix reported a decrease in active clients to 2.309 million, down 7.9% year over year. However, revenue per active client increased by 3% to $549. How should investors interpret these figures?
The decline in active clients is a concern, but the increase in revenue per active client is encouraging. It suggests that while they have fewer clients, those clients are spending more, which could indicate improved client satisfaction and engagement with their offerings.
And in terms of market position, Stitch Fix has reportedly gained share in the U.S. apparel market. How significant is this?
Gaining market share is a strong indicator of competitive strength, especially in a challenging retail environment. It shows that their transformation strategy, focusing on client experience and assortment, is resonating well with consumers.
Operational efficiencies and future outlook. Let's talk about operational efficiencies. Stitch Fix reported a gross margin of 44.4% for the full fiscal year 2025. What does this tell us about their cost structure?
The gross margin improvement reflects better transportation leverage and cost management. This is crucial for maintaining profitability, especially as they navigate a competitive market.
Looking ahead, Stitch Fix has provided revenue guidance for fiscal year 2026 between $1.28 billion and $1.33 billion. What are your thoughts on this outlook?
The guidance suggests a cautious optimism. They expect to continue leveraging AI and their stylist network to drive growth. The absence of debt and positive cash flow from operations also provide a solid foundation for future investments and strategic initiatives.
CEO insights and strategic initiatives. CEO Matt Baer mentioned that fiscal 2025 was a milestone year for Stitch Fix, highlighting their transformation strategy. Can you elaborate on the strategic initiatives they're focusing on?
Matt Baer emphasized the importance of AI and enhancing the client experience. Their strategy involves leveraging technology to personalize shopping experiences, which is key to differentiating themselves in the market. This client-centric approach aims to drive long-term engagement and growth.
How do these initiatives position Stitch Fix for future success?
By focusing on personalization and technology, Stitch Fix is well-positioned to capture more market share and improve client retention. Their strategic investments in AI and stylist relationships are likely to yield positive results in the coming years.
Key takeaways. In summary, Stitch Fix has shown resilience with a strong focus on operational efficiencies and strategic growth initiatives. Despite challenges, their transformation strategy is gaining traction. John, any final thoughts on their investment prospects?
Stitch Fix is navigating a tough retail landscape with a clear strategy. Their focus on AI and client experience, coupled with strong financial management, makes them a compelling watch for investors looking for growth in the retail sector.
Thank you, John, for your insights, and thank you to our viewers for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Stitch Fix's performance in the comments below. Until next time.